Alrighty, welcome everybody. I'm sure if there's more people that jump on as we go, then they can just get right in. Like I said, if you're on a phone, you should be able to swipe through the screens to see the either speaker or the slideshow or whatever. And then I am just going to make sure I actually am going to mute everybody just so that we don't have any background noise. And if you do have a question or anything, just make sure to throw it up in the chat and we can address it afterwards. So yeah, welcome. And this is my family. My name is Cassie Cricky. I am a Young Living Silver. I have been using Young Living products for almost 4 years now. I was struggling emotionally after the birth of my twins, and these oils just were a resource, a tool that really helped me to see that I maybe didn't have to just be on medication the rest of my life, that there was other ways of doing things that could also be beneficial for my health. And I also loved that I could use them on my kids safely and effectively, and that I wasn't pumping Tylenol and Advil into them all the time, that I had something to address the actual root of the problem with whatever coughs and colds and all that. So yeah, that's just a little bit, and I will throw some other testimonials and stuff like that as we go, and I hope you all enjoy and you get a lot out of the information here. Okay, so what are essential oils? Oh yeah, I guess first of all, I am excited that you guys are here because it is really something that I feel like can change a lot of people's perspective on things, and that they see essential oils are definitely a tool. They're not something that is like, oh yeah, they're just going to fix everything and that's it, but they are definitely a very useful tool when it comes to empowering yourselves to take care of your own health. So historically, the use of plants has been linked to wellness of man since the beginning of time. Our forefathers used plants for medicine, beauty, emotional support, embalming, and many recipes use essential oils for healing. So what are they? Essential oil is a volatile liquid carefully extracted from the plant. In this case, volatile does not mean explosive. It means it is an aromatic and quickly goes into the air. Essential oils are more than something that just smells nice, though. Essential oils are the lifeblood of the plant. So as you can see, the blood in the body and essential oils have similar functions. When you cut yourself, the blood seals the cut, protects the wound, provides nutrients and oxygen for cell regeneration, and guards against harmful microorganisms. The plant leaf is torn. The essential oil seals the cut, protects the wound, provides nutrients and oxygen for cell regeneration, guards against harmful microorganisms. They are essential because without them, the plant will die. As if we do not have blood, we would die. So that, I hope you can kind of make the relation there of how oils can be used to support your body in a variety of ways. So I'm just going to mention Seed to Seal. This is what sets Young Living apart from any other company in the world. Purity is very important. It determines the effectiveness and dependability of the oils. Most essential oils, even those found in health food stores, may be synthetic, adulterated. That means something has been added or taken away or diluted. The bottle only needs to contain 5 to 10% pure essential oil to be labeled as pure, and companies can add synthetic compounds to enhance aroma, while still labeling the oil as pure and therapeutic grade. So how can you know that the oil you're purchasing is actually pure? For more than 2 decades, Young Living has diligently overseen every step of this process, both on our own global farms and with our carefully vetted partner farms. This unsurpassed commitment to quality means that you can be confident that the Young Living essential oils and oil-infused products you use are in your home are safe and effective. So the Seed to Seal, Young Living sets the standard for purity. They are the only company in the world that has Seed to Seal and owns its own organic farms. In many ways, they're actually beyond organic. First, they choose the seed, knowing where it comes from and exactly where they are growing. They cultivate grow their plants organically and then using essential oils for pest control and pulling the weeds by hand. And I actually was at the farm in Mona, Utah this last September for Silver Retreat. And one of the farm workers was telling me they actually hire people to come and hoe weeds by hand 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. Whoever shows up, if they're looking for work, then Young Living pays them to just go out in between the crops and actually hoe the weeds by hand. So sometimes the amount of really blood, sweat, and tears that go into our oils is definitely more than we realize. But yeah, then they harvest the plants themselves. They distill the plant material in the optimal way and in the optimum time. They test the oil themselves and send it to third parties for testing as well. Anything that does not pass the test does not get bottled and sold. So you're going to see some examples of that a little bit later. They carefully monitor the production of oils from beginning to end through the unique seed to seal process, ensuring the purity of each essential oil and protecting nature's living energy in every bottle. You can check out more information on this process at seedtoseal.com. So I love that they actually welcome visitors on farms, and they encourage, and they also allow people to take part in the seed to seal process as well, which I think is pretty nifty. They have quite the open door policy, which I really think shows that they really truly have nothing to hide. So how do we use essential oils? Part of that will differ depending on where you live. In Canada, essential oils are primarily used for aromatic and topical usage. Places like the United States also have approval for internal usage for many essential oils as well. All of Young Living oils are the same country to country, so just depending on where you live, the labels only might differ slightly. Generally speaking though, essential oils are very potent, fast-acting, and very safe. In a typical usage, when you are using oils aromatically, you will use between 5 to 8 drops in a diffuser. You can also place a drop or two of oil in your hands and then inhale them. And this is the fastest way to get the effects from essential oils, as through the sense of smell, go straight through to the brain to work their magic. So yeah, as you can see, then you would use them topically. If you do need to dilute them, carrier oils, you would coconut oil, almond oil, grapeseed, jojoba, and of course the diffusers, which that is just showing actually the US home diffuser, but there's any diffusers really, it's going to work just fine. You can also use the VitaFlex technique, and you can apply the oils to the feet as well, as areas on your feet correspond to different areas in your body. So say if you were going to use an oil, you wanted to have a good night's sleep, you would apply the oil to both your big toes, to the bottom of your big toes, and rub them together. And if you kind of use that technique where you kind of push the oil into your toes, almost like you're doing like an acupuncture, then that's going to really enhance the effect as well. And this just kind of goes through how to use directly on the desired area, using 1 to 3 drops of oil. More is not always better. Topically, you're actually better off using 1 to 2 drops of oil with, say, 1 to 2 drops of carrier oil, and then applying them every about 2 to 3 hours. Then you are better off applying every 5 hours or something like that. How they work is your body does metabolize the oils in about 2.5 hours or so. So if you do them about every 2 to 3 hours, it's going to keep the blood levels high to that area so that you get the achieved effect that you are looking for, depending on what you're dealing with. So where to start? I do usually recommend that people start the same way I did, although that's not always ideal for everyone, or not everyone is looking for oils. They might be looking for supplements or something like that. But mostly I'm going to talk about the starter kit collection today. We're going to talk about the oils that come in this collection and the ways to use them, and we'll talk about some of the samples that come with it as well. But Young Living does also have a very vast product line of home cleaner, like the Thieves Cleaner. They have personal care products like shampoos, face wash, lotions that are all chemical, toxin, very, very clean products as well. So definitely, if you don't feel like oils are just your thing, there's definitely more that you can work with from Young Living as well, that their products are very, very highly tested, and they're just infused with essential oils. You just don't have to mix it all up yourself. Alrighty, so lavender is usually regarded as one of the most powerful and versatile essential oils. The uses for this plant are almost endless. Lavender essential oil is one of the main Young Living products because it offers a host of benefits and a sweet floral aroma. With a toddler and lavender's proven versatility, the essential oil has gotten us out of many a pickle. Here are a few tips. You can add 8 to 12 drops to water and spray under the beds and closets for a fresh, pleasing aroma. You can apply 2 to 4 drops to the skin to moisturize and enhance skin radiance, and you can diffuse at night for a calming aroma during sleep. And of course, now we have some exciting news. There have been 19 oils approved by Health Canada as natural health products. So they are specifically have been geared, tested, Health Canada approved that they can be used for these things. So lavender can also be used in aromatherapy to relieve joint or muscle pain associated with sprains, strains, and rheumatoid arthritis. Acts as a nervine and calmative, which is basically calming for sleep, and enhances relaxation. May help also to reduce the symptoms of a cold and cough. And when experiencing digestive discomfort, it can act as a carminative and antispasmodic, and you can also use lavender to relieve a headache as well. So there are just a few things that you can use lavender for. I know that you can also use it. A lot of people use lavender, lemon, and peppermint together on the bridge of their nose during spring, and if they're having, to open up airways and stuff like that. I will diffuse it in my kids' rooms at night, and it's definitely helped them have a more restful night's sleep, especially if we've had a busy day. So while we were talking about lavender, the question of allergies is often a big one, especially when we're talking about plant material. Most essential oils, even those found in health food stores, may be synthetic or adulterated. That means something has been added or taken away or diluted. They could potentially be toxic to us and trigger allergic reactions or headaches. Pure, authentic, steam distilled essential oils do not cause an allergic reaction. The reason for this is because allergies are an erroneous immune system response to proteins, peptides, and amino acids, none of which are found in pure steam distilled essential oils, with the possible exception of citrus oils because they are cold pressed from the rind. There may be small traces of that in there. So this means someone that is allergic to lavender plant may be able to use young lady lavender essential oil. I actually know someone personally that this is the case for them. They're allergic to so many things outside, and they can use the oils no problem, and actually it helps them for their allergies. And so while allergic reactions to oils are virtually unheard of, it is possible that you can have a detox action after taking or using essential oils. This can present like an allergic reaction, like congestion, skin irritations, or headaches, but are caused by the detoxifying nature of essential oils. Oils will break down and pull out toxins hidden in your body, and your body does then need to get rid of them. When you're experiencing a detox, slow down your oil use, make sure you are drinking plenty of water, and after a few uses, your reactions will lessen. Putting them on the feet is a nice way to kind of slow down the reaction, and then as time goes, you will be able to slowly increase your oil use again. Keep in mind that oils are work to bring the body back into balance. So take a moment to consider your environment and assess if there is products that could be contributing to the detoxification of your body. All right, peppermint. So one of the oldest and most highly regarded herbs, peppermint essential oil has a fresh aroma that is energizing to give you a renewed feeling of vigor. This is the second half of this oil Swiss Army knife. If lavender doesn't work, peppermint very likely will. It's a staple for any tense situation. Great for a quick pick-me-up, and definitely I love it when I'm driving and my brain needs a boost and I need to clear my head. You can diffuse it during the day for an uplifting scent. While at home, it's great added to lotions and ointments and applied after activity. It's a great enhancer oil. So if you apply it over any oil, it's actually going to help enhance the circulation and enhance the I can't think enough the word here, enhance the properties of the oil that it's paired with. So Panaway, for example, if you layer Panaway and then peppermint is going to help enhance the properties of Panaway then. I love to, take it, put it on the back of my neck, especially, around 4 or 5 o'clock, kind of when witching hour starts with the kids. I start to feel more tired, time to get supper ready, and I tend to be more cranky. Then I will use peppermint for that. I also love to apply it on my stomach if I've got a little indigestion or anything like that. It really helps calm things down. And, of course, peppermint has been approved by Health Canada as well to relieve joint or muscle pain associated with sprains, strains, and rheumatoid arthritis. Can be inhaled. It can also act as a nervine and calmative, which enhances relaxation. It can be inhaled to reduce the symptoms of a cold and a cough. This one is a great one to actually pair in the diffuser with RC. And when experiencing digestive discomfort, it can act as a carminative and antispasmodic. Frankincense. I absolutely love frankincense. I didn't like the smell of it at first, though. I thought it smelled like rotten dirt, but it has an earthy balsamic aroma that is highly revered for its ability to increase feelings of spirituality and inner strength. It's known for a broad range of uses. Frankincense features prominently in our skincare line of products, but I'm sure that if you use frankincense, it's one of those things that you can kind of use it for just about anything. If when in doubt, I actually use frankincense. It's very grounding, very calming. It is also great for working on the immune system and stuff like that as well. You can apply it, how to use, 1-2 drops to the face and neck to minimize visual blemishes and add a healthy looking glow. It makes a great primer and an everyday part of your beauty routine. And you can apply 2 to 4 drops to moisturize your skin. I really like this one. You can take it and apply it to the neck and throat. When the kids have a cough, I find that it really helps calm that down. I'll actually use it with some lemon, and that will work really well. I've also found it very, very useful in regulating my mood. Actually, frankincense has been a huge one for that. And then we will also diffuse this one if the kids are dealing with a cough or cold as well. Then I will usually throw in a drop or 2 of frankincense in, and that is also going to help calm them, and it's also going to help their immune system at the same time. Lemon. So lemon's many applications make it one of the most useful essential oils to have on hand. It has a fresh, zesty aroma. It's cold pressed from the fruit peel of lemons, which are grown in Argentina and the United States. So lemon oil is high in the natural chemicals constituent D-limonene. Look it up. But it is a powerful antioxidant that supports the body's natural detoxifying systems. The lemon oil has refreshing and cooling properties that make it an instant pick-me-up. You can diffuse it daily for a clean citrus scent. You can add it to your cleaning products, your cleaning water. If you wanted your laundry to smell nice, you could add a drop or 2 of lemon to your dryer balls and throw it in with the last 10 to 15 minutes of your laundry cycle. This is great for if you have like sticky stickers stuck on anything, glass. You can put a drop of lemon oil on there, and it usually just a little bit of elbow grease, and it will clean it right off with some thieves cleaner. You can use that as well. This one I also find great for clearing up mucus in the kids. I will apply some also, like I said, with frankincense to their throat and their neck and chest, and I find that really helps a lot. And lemon, yes, in aromatherapy, can be used topically or inhaled to reduce the symptoms of a cough and or cold. So this one is a staple in our house. We use lemon actually quite a bit. I also love diffusing it in the morning because I'm not, especially if we've had a rough night or something, lemon I find just kind of helps my mood and gives me a great pick-me-up. So, copaiba. Unlike other essential oils, copaiba is tapped directly from the tree rather than distilled. The main ingredient in many Young Living essential oil blends, copaiba has a subtle yet complex aroma. The reason why copaiba is included in the blends is because it is an enhancer oil, but it doesn't enhance the oil the way that peppermint doesn't. Peppermint enhances it by circulation, but copaiba does it by permeating the cells, and through that, sorry, I'm not really technical, but that's kind of how copaiba works. So it's a great layering one to enhance other ones. It is also really good for your mood as well. You can inhale or diffuse to create a positive, calm atmosphere. You can mix 2 to 4 drops in moisturizer and apply to the face, neck, hips, stomach, arms, and thighs to nourish the skin and promote a youthful appearance. This is one that I will use after I will maybe take some Valor or some Panaway, and then I will actually put copaiba over top of it. And it's got a really, really nice, not too intense smell to it. So there's definitely a lot of uses for copaiba. It's kind of one of those things that you can pair with anything. Next up, we have Panaway, the blends. So Panaway contains wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. These oils or their active components are widely used to help alleviate stress from muscles caused from physical activity or exercise. So Panaway is one of those things that you can diffuse it if you want to, but it's kind of one of those that you are better off applying it topically to the area that you are struggling with. If you're sore shoulders, apply it there. And if it's too intense, then definitely dilute it with something, the carrier oil, and put it over top so that it's not so intense. And Panaway is definitely one that is great to have on hand. If you have any sort of nerve issues or anything like that, it has helichrysum in there. You should definitely look up the properties of helichrysum. It's definitely a powerful, powerful blend. Thieves. So once you have thieves, you will never again for the rest of your life want to be without it. We are never without thieves in our house. The Revolutionary Thieves blend contains powerful essential oils that have many household and personal uses. I diffuse this superpower all throughout the fall and winter, especially when there's something going around the church nursery or we go to coffee break or something like that. The Thieves oil actually has an interesting story behind it. Young Living's Thieves Essential Oil blend was created based on the historical account of 4 thieves in France who protected themselves from the Black Plague with cloves, rosemary, and other aromatics while robbing victims of the killer disease. When captured, they were offered a lighter sentence in exchange for their secret recipe. Young Living's proprietary Thieves Oil blend includes clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus radiata. So if you have not used Thieves, It's definitely one that we kind of use it more as a somewhat preventative measure. We will just diffuse seeds on a daily basis. And I definitely notice a big difference that we do not pick up every single bug that goes flying around then. We actually have periods between if the kids do pick up something that they don't have a snotty nose at all or a cough at all, which is really nice. Because before we had it, I felt like it was just constantly one thing to the other. So I definitely highly recommend you use it as a daily part of your routine, and you're definitely going to reap the benefits of it then. Purification. Do you have boys in your house or men? Does any of them play sports? Maybe you have someone you love who forgets about the leftover lunch in the backpack from last week. Purification is the oil of choice to help get rid of foul smells in any and all situation. It also helps to neutralize odors and enhance the air in the home. It is also an awesome choice to help moisturize dry skin, and it is a favorite among teens to help enhance skin tone. Purification contains lemongrass, rosemary, melaleuca, alternifolia, myrtle, citronella, and lavandin. So my favorite way actually to use purification is to use it as, because it has citronella in it, to use it as kind of a bug repellent and then also kind of like an after bite. My one daughter, she swells up really bad when she gets bit by mosquitoes, and I just put a drop of purification on there, and within minutes the swelling is gone, and it's like she didn't even get bit. So I use this instead of off or any of those other, even the kids off. We did this test one summer to see how toxic off really is, and used the Kids Skintastic off, and it actually killed thistles, plants outside the thistles, faster than Roundup did. So just something to think about of what you're using for your kids for pest control. If that's killing it faster than Roundup, then what potentially is in there that you're putting on your kids' skin. Our family, definitely next up, breathes a little bit easier because of this amazing blend. It contains 3 unique varieties of eucalyptus, along with myrtle, marjoram, pine, lavender, cypress, spruce, and peppermint. RC, you can diffuse it. You can add to a bowl of hot steaming water and place a towel over your head and inhale the soothing steam. You can also dilute, and apply to your chest, neck, and throat areas as needed. I also really like to take this one diluted and apply it to the spine. I've actually learned that viruses and stuff like that tend to harbor in the spine, so that if you're using it on the spine, that it can really help to release some of that out and get rid of a lot of that garbage that could be lurking in your spine actually. This one is also a great one for during springtime allergy season as well. That, guys, contains a super power blend of oils that may be useful at the times when our brain, nose, and mouth say yes, but our stomach says no, no, no. I personally hate the smell of this oil, but I still keep it on hand because when I do need it, then I am glad that I have it. I will rub this on the bottom of my feet actually, or over my stomach if I do have an upset stomach, but typically I find use for this one if we have gotten the flu. Then I find that it really helps to calm down the spastic stomach, and especially if you really, really are that physically ill, then it can kind of help slow things down so you don't get so dehydrated. Dye Guys is a blend of tarragon, juniper, anise, ginger, fennel, patchouli, peppermint, and lemongrass. And then we have Northern Lights Black Spruce, and is an absolute treasure and a bonus oil actually in the premium starter kit. The Northern Lights Black Spruce oil comes from Young Living's new Northern Lights farm in British Columbia, Canada. This powerful oil is both grounding and uplifting, and a key component of one of Young Living's most highly prized blends, which is Valor. For some of those who may have not been around as long, Valor is amazing, and the Northern Lights Black Spruce is definitely one of those ones. It's a manly oil. It smells really, really good. The men like it. The kids like it. It's very grounding, very uplifting. It smells like you're camping in the forest somewhere, and who doesn't like that? You can add it to your skincare products. You can apply topically to help improve the appearance of dry skin, and also to help maintain the appearance of healthy-looking skin. And this can be applied anywhere, including the bottoms of the feet, along the spine, the back of the neck, or used for massage. So then, moving on, we're going to talk about, due to Young Living's nature of Young Living's products being that they are farmed, and it's actual products, it's not synthetic, it is possible from time to time that certain oils may not be available. So the products come directly from the earth. We cannot create what only the creator can. Young Living has a flex oil system to ensure shortages in certain oils will not cause the premium starter kit to become unavailable. At any given time, the kit may have one or more of these amazing oils in place of another, which is facing supply constraints. So unwrapping the package is always an exciting time, and if you are always guaranteed to for sure find 11 amazing oils to start off your journey. So the flex oils, so tea tree oil, also known as Melaleuca alternifolia, that one is great for your skin. It is also great for odors. It is great for cleaning. You can use this one in many different ways as well. You can diffuse it to help rid of odors. It is part of purification. You have Citrus Fresh, which is great for diffusing. It is also great for cleaning. Citrus Fresh is just a blend of citrus oils with spearmint in it. It's not something I would recommend using for your skin if you're going to be out in the sun, because the citrus oils are UV sensitive and it can cause the pigmentation to change in your skin. But it is great as well for cough and colds. You can apply it to the chest and the throat as well. Lemongrass is actually great for your digestive system if you need to calm your digestive system. You can also use this one in cooking in Thai dishes. And then I've also found personally when I was pregnant, I also found it very useful to like apply to my lower back or any areas that I was really sore, that I found that it actually helps for that as well. Wintergreen is great, obviously, for aches and pains and muscle soreness as well. You can just apply it to any area topically. It is also a nice one to diffuse if the kids are having struggling breathing. And you can also apply this one over top of, I actually like to use it with RC as well. And I find that it really helps calm things down. And it almost has more of a warming effect, whereas peppermint has a cooling effect. It's just my personal, what I find. And then we have Aroma Ease, which is also great for your stomach, digestion, also really good for traveling. If anyone gets car sickness or anything like that, it's a great one to have on hand. All right, so Young Living is a world leader in essential oils. So I just did want to talk a little bit about, they're committed to leading the industry and sharing oils with integrity. They're committed to restoring the why to your essential oil story. So they're excited to share 50 new Health Canada approved ways for you to share. So the other oils that are approved as natural health products by Young Living Canada, I'm going to mention all of them. They're cedarwood, citronella, clove, cypress, geranium, grapefruit, helichrysum, jade lemon, lavender, lemon, lemongrass, lime, marjoram, orange, peppermint, sacred frankincense, tea tree, thyme, and ylang ylang. So Health Canada has approved these Young Living Canada oils as natural health products. That means you can share using their previously approved topical and aromatic claims, and plus some more aggressive claims. So there was things that we necessarily weren't allowed to say anymore, but it's very exciting that Health Canada is recognizing that these are something that really can help people with their health. So that's a big step for Health Canada. So I'm just going to mention some of the new claims with some of them. So ones that can be used to help reduce the symptoms of acne or boils: cedarwood, helichrysum, lime, and thyme. Used to relieve minor skin irritations, cuts, bruises, and burns. The recognized NHP oils are cedarwood, helichrysum, lavender, marjoram, thyme, and sacred frankincense. Used to relieve joint and or muscle pain associated with sprains, strains, and rheumatoid arthritis. So those ones are cedarwood, clove, cypress, helichrysum, lavender, lemongrass, lime, marjoram, peppermint, and thyme. Can act as a nerve and calmative, which enhances relaxation. Those are cedarwood, grapefruit, helichrysum, lavender, lemongrass, marjoram, orange, peppermint, thyme, sacred frankincense, and ylang ylang. Digestive discomfort is citronella, helichrysum, lavender, lemongrass, lime, marjoram, orange, and thyme. Used to reduce the symptoms of a cold or cough: cedarwood, clove, cypress, geranium, helichrysum, jade lemon, lavender, lemon, lime, marjoram, peppermint, sacred frankincense, tea tree, and thyme. And used to experience relief from eczema and dermatitis are helichrysum and marjoram. And then I know there's one more on the bottom there, but you might just have to read that for yourself because my little bar is blocking that actually right now and I don't have it in my notes. But I did just want to note, even though I'm mostly talking about the starter kit oils, I did want to throw this in there because it is really exciting. And then also to note that the one oil that is actually mentioned for all of these claims is marjoram. Marjoram, I think, has definitely been underappreciated. But if you're looking for an oil to have in your home that is going to be really one of those that's going to be recognized good for everything, marjoram is one. And it smells really amazing too. We definitely use a lot of marjoram, especially after the birth of our last daughter. We diffused it. I applied it to her chest and neck, and it was really, really useful, especially since she was a C-section. So also included in the starter kit are 2 2-ounce packages of Ningxia Red juice. So Ningxia Red is a powerful antioxidant drink that contains, hold on a second here. Okay. I'm not done yet. Okay. So, sorry about that, people. Like I said, we kind of knew things probably would go perfect. But Ningxia Red is a powerful antioxidant drink that contains whole Ningxia wolfberry puree, plus a super blend of blueberry, aronia, cherry, pomegranate, and plum juices. It's got natural stevia extract, grapeseed extract, pure vanilla extract, and orange and yuzu, lemon, and tangerine essential oils. Its health benefit includes support from head to toe via a whole body nutrient infusion. So Ningxia wolfberries have been cherished for centuries for its health and energy and longevity benefits, and Ningxia Red is an easy way to get pure premium Ningxia wolfberries and experience natural sustained support for energy without the crashes and harmful side effects of coffee and or energy drinks. Ningxia Red has been really amazing for me. I can feel more stable energy throughout the day. I take it first thing in the morning. It's definitely helped stabilize my mood as well, which is kind of one of the biggest reasons that I got that support. And then I do highly recommend it to keep on hand even for the kids. The kids will all of a sudden ask for it, and because of its immune boosting qualities, it is really beneficial for them. And I find if the kids are asking for it, then usually if I've denied it to them, then within a couple days they usually end up picking up something. So, Young Living is much more than oils. It is truly a lifestyle company. Outside of the kit, like I mentioned before, there are almost 500 different products that are all designed to help you live a healthier lifestyle. These products are free of harmful synthetics and other ingredients that can wreak havoc on our body's natural state of balance. As you begin your journey with Young Living, I encourage you to consider replacing out many of the products that you are already buying and try Young Living's version of them. Young Living, this is just showing a little graphic of the starter kit. Young Living uses a direct sales method to distribute their products. That means that they're able to avoid typical distribution channels and ship directly from the company to your home. So basically, instead of paying for advertising or something like that, Young Living takes that, and how they work is they just pay whoever introduces the products, basically like a royalty for introducing someone to the products. And in that way too, then it also just comes directly from Young Living itself to your door. So you don't have to go to the store to get it. The best way to get started with Young Living is to sign up for your own wholesale account. As a wholesale member, there are no monthly purchases or sales requirements. As your membership works much the way that a Costco membership does. Once you are a member, you are free to shop whenever and as much as you want. But in this case, there are no annual member fee and no lineups to tackle. So the Young Living Starter Kit obviously comes with the 11 most versatile and favorite oils that we talked about, as well as the diffuser. For Canadians, typically the collection is $199.75 plus tax and shipping. Even a diffuser is included. And for any American friends that might be watching, the collection is available starting at $160. And then there are a number of different options to get you started on there. So my favorite way to order then after the fact is to order Young Living's products through the Essential Rewards program. This is their loyalty program. So where most credit card companies pay you back about 1% to 2%, Young Living actually rewards you with 10 to 20% back in points to use towards free products. I have literally gotten over thousands of dollars worth of free product in about the 4 years I've been with Young Living, because I've always ordered through this program. So Canadians are actually able to start utilizing this awesome program and can receive $10 worth of points for free product on your first order through it. So continue with the minimum of 100 PV for an additional 2 months. You can get another free diffuser. Of course, if you don't want to start off with the Essential Rewards program with your kit, you can start the Essential Rewards program at any time, and you can also stop it at any time. And so there, once you start experiencing the benefits of Young Living's amazing products in your own life, typically a lot of people want to share it. Sharing Young Living is easy and fun and very rewarding. Simply refer your friends back to Young Living and help them get started the same way that you did. As a wholesale member, you can benefit by referring a new member simply by giving them your member number and helping them to enter it up in the Young Living, starting the way that you did, and setting up their own account. Helping premium members get started with their own wholesale account and a premium starter kit actually pays for your starter kit in Canada. Okay. So that's kind of the gist of what I wanted to go through today. Thank you, everyone who showed up on the call today. And if there's not anything else, then we will stop the recording here. Have a good rest of your day.